Well, here we are on another week-long excursion. I've got the Radisson once again loaded up with about a week's worth of gear here. Slowly managing to make it a little smaller each time I go on one of these trips, finding a few things I don't need, making the load a little lighter. And this trip is going to start today right here in the southern Big Bay of Piseco Lake. I'm going to set up camp here. I just found one of the little sites. I'm going to bring all my stuff up there right now, get settled in, make some lunch, and then maybe see what the fishing is all about right here. And then tomorrow I'll be meeting with Stephanie where I put in because I forgot to bring my double-bladed paddle, and I really don't like using these ones that it came with these oar locks. They get in the way, the paddle's short, it just doesn't feel great for paddling the Radisson from in the middle. It's fine when there's two people, doesn't work great solo. I much prefer the double blade. So I'm gonna grab that from her tomorrow. It's only about an hour away from home right here. And then the real journey will begin after that as we make our way into Spy Lake, Mud Lake, and try to explore some of that whole area over there. But for now, I'm gonna get my stuff unloaded, get this journey started. Here's the site. Nice little fire pit. Some wood there. Looks like someone left their folding chair out here. And you can find some spider-webbed, old, not super old, I mean, probably still usable if you wanted to. Pans hanging here. Looks like someone left some garbage. I might have to give that to Stephanie when I see her tomorrow. Some fairly new looking cooking utensils sitting there on this nail on this tree. And then this table was here already. Set some of my stuff on it. It's pretty nice. I seriously doubt that there's one of the privies here, but I'll have a look around. I'm gonna get set up first, get something to eat. Only had a donut for breakfast, so I'd like to get a little more in me than that. And then we'll go from there. Got everything packed back in the barrel after making lunch there. Gathered a little more wood to make sure I had enough for tonight. Got the tarp, hammock, and everything in it ready to go to sleep tonight. And now I'm just kind of watching as the wind dies down here. And it looks like I'll be able to get out there and fish whenever I want, really. I could probably go out right now. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. We've got a worm in the water right now. Should be fishing soon. See what we got in here. All right, so the wind has calmed down a little bit. I've got everything taken care of around camp. So I'm finally gonna have a chance to get out here and see what kind of depth we're working with and what the fishing's like. I've got the Whopper Plopper on one pole and a little crawfish crankbait on another. It looked real shallow coming through all of here, so I'm gonna start with that, see how it goes from there, start exploring a little bit. I really haven't gotten out since I've gotten here, so I've still got this whole western side of the lake to check out. And I don't think anyone else is camping out here. I've seen a couple other people paddling, but they've all come and gone. I can hear some people out there now, but I think that's the same group I saw going up that way earlier as I came in. So yeah, I'm gonna see how it does out here for a bit. Yeah, I had to bring it back in. I had no control over it trying to paddle with just the single blade. I definitely need the double blade that Stephanie is bringing tomorrow, because in that wind, it was just throwing me against the shore while I tried to paddle up it, and it was zigzagging all over the place, even doing the J-stroke. That was tough. So I came in. I'm gonna make some of that chili I got, get the ground beef going first, eat that, see if the wind calms down, and hope that I can get back out there. Coming along pretty nicely here. Can't tell you how good that smells. It smells just like when it was made. It's crazy. Oh, that's gonna be so good. And there we go with the final result. That looks pretty good. I think I'm on one here. Oh yeah. What do we got here? Oh, we got a pickerel. So there's this guy. I do not know if he's gonna live. That was such a crazy deep hooking. I'm gonna put him in the net right now, see if I can revive him, see if he'll go. If not, I'm gonna find out what pickerel tastes like. Resilient little guy. He swam right out of that net after a few minutes of revival. Not even a few minutes, less than a minute. He was out of there. And now I'm covered in slime. So I'm gonna get that off me and make some more casts out here. See if I can hook up with a bass maybe. That's what I was shooting for, but I mean, I won't say no to a nice pickerel like that. I'm gonna keep at it. Just picked up another pickerel back here. Caught him, caught all these right along the weeds, right on the Whopper Plopper. They're coming right up. He missed it the first time actually. Chased it again, grabbed it the second time, hooked into him here. They're not huge, but they're thick, they fight, they're fun. Just those two pickerels so far, but this is once again turning into another beautiful night out here camping and fishing and paddling. I didn't expect too much action back here in this bay due to its pretty shallow depth, but it's pretty obvious that there's at least the pickerel back here, and I'm guessing some bass further up if it gets a little deeper. I have missed two, I think. One, I tossed it out and it got hit the second it hit the water, and I wasn't quick enough to grab it there. And another one that came at it and never came at it a second time after I missed him, but it's still really nice out here. And I've got everything set up back at camp, so once it starts getting dark, I'll just roll in, start a fire, and hang out. Went with a pretty simple breakfast today. Just a kuksa full of oatmeal. And I'm gonna down that. I talked to Stephanie on the Zolio. I'm gonna meet up with her around 2 down at where I put in. So, got about 4 hours to kill this morning. I might fish a little if the wind doesn't come up too heavy. It's already starting to come up, I can see, and you might be able to hear. But I would like to explore actually out into Piseco at some point. Maybe this morning's the time to do it before the wind comes up. It's a pretty big lake. I don't want to be out there when the wind actually picks up, but yeah, might be something worth doing after I eat. I don't know. Putter around here a little bit, and I'll figure it out. Yeah, the fishing was a little slower out there this morning than I thought it would be. I didn't catch anything in the little bit I was out there, so I came in, had a little bit more to eat, did a few things around here, processed up a whole bunch of firewood for tonight, so that should last me. Put it underneath this tarp because it kind of looked like it was going to rain. Almost back to where I put in here to meet up with Stephanie. She should be there fairly soon. I'm gonna arrive a little bit ahead of her, I think, but I guess that'll make up for her having to wait for me at Long Lake. And I didn't even bring the fishing poles or anything. It really keeps looking and sounding like it might storm, so I was just gonna try to get this done as quick as possible. Real nice over here though, real weedy. I'm gonna have to fish this when I come back through and make my way to Spy Lake, either tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure which. As you can see, we are back in action here. I have the double-bladed paddle. I am paddling straight, and I am not struggling to maintain a course here. I will definitely have to learn how to paddle with a single-bladed paddle, but I don't think that these are the proper ones to do it with. I think I would need a little longer one, without the oar locks for sure. It's something I'm gonna look into, but I'm not gonna try to mess with it this trip with these paddles or oars right now. So I'm happy to have this. It's raining. I'm gonna get in there. It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock right now, so I'm going to make up some lunch, hang out under the tarp, and then we'll go from there. So it is finally letting up a little bit here. It is 7 p.m. and it has rained and stormed pretty much all day since I met with Stephanie. I got back here just in time for the wind and the thunder and the lightning to start picking up. And I just hunkered right down in the hammock and took a nap. Oh, there's a duck over there. I laid down till about 5, got up, and it just started petering out here. So I think I'm gonna try to make some dinner and then probably try to get out there and fish, because I actually flipped the canoe this time, so the inside should be dry. And that's about it. That has been today. I am pretty excited to try to get into Spy Lake tomorrow and figure out how we're gonna get around all that sluice way. I don't think I'm gonna have trouble getting around that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to scout those rapids out though, that's for sure. I did not expect that. I thought it was just gonna be an easy flow past the opening. So we'll give that a look. I don't know how much more will end up in the video of tonight, as we're already getting towards 7 p.m. here. But maybe we'll catch a few tonight. I need some food though. So I managed to get out here for about an hour. I've been throwing the Whopper Plopper all along the weeds here. Have not had anything come to get it this time. I've actually seen some fish jumping around me though. No idea what, not able to really see what they are in the dark here, but I think I'm gonna call it quits for the night. Go get the fire going, hang out there. And tomorrow will be a new day and a new lake. So I guess just rest up for that now. Oh. There's a little salamander over here. That is a monster crayfish right there. Oh my God, he's huge. He's just out of reach. Could wade in and grab him. Nah. Real beautiful morning here. Woke up and it was hard to tell from underneath the tarp exactly what it looked like out here, and I stepped out and yeah, it is just gorgeous. It's gonna be a great day for slogging through the muck and the mire to get to Mud Lake, or not Mud Lake, Spy Lake. Gonna have some breakfast and then set off. So I'm all packed up here, getting ready to head out to Spy Lake. And I just wanted to point something out here to anybody who fishes in a canoe on trips like this. So these worms right here were practically nearly dead. Some of them were dead in the container and had to be thrown out, one or two. But these things were basically on their last leg. And now you can see they're looking pretty good. And it is all thanks to this Fraybill, I think, worm bedding that I bought for the trip before this one. And I tell you, this stuff keeps worms alive forever, and now I see can even revive unhealthy looking worms. So this is definitely what you should replace the dirt in the containers with if you're ever bringing them out there and you want them to last a little longer. It's worked for me like a charm so far, even in real hot weather, some of these trips, and it's doing great. And I'm getting ready to set off here. As you can see, it's pretty windy, but it's all blowing that way, which is where I want to go. So I'm just going to let it carry me down there, and then I'm going to check out that spillway and figure out how I'm going to get around that and then get into Spy Lake today, one way or another. So I'm going to get this loaded up and head out. All right, I'm on the other side of the spillway now. Some rapids down there. It looks like I'm gonna run them on the left and shoot out into there, and I'm gonna be making my way to Spy Lake after that. So here we go, life jacket on. I'm gonna strap some stuff into the boat just in case we dump. I don't think we will though. And then off we go. I don't know why the camera wouldn't turn on while I was in the middle of running that. It was very short, but I had no time to fiddle with the camera. But that was wicked fun. I avoided the boulder like a champ, came just shooting through. It was very short, but I think that's the first actual rapid I've ever run in this canoe. I've done smaller, shallower stuff that wasn't really moving that fast. That actually shot me right through and out here into this calm water now. That was really fun. I'm gonna have to look for more water like that in the future. All right, let's get moving. Some absolutely gorgeous scenery as I'm paddling down the Piseco Lake outlet here. I've got that boggy marshland all to my right here, and then a lot of nice trees, and then the mountains over there. This is just really turning into an awesome day. I've been casting a small trout spinner all along here. Nothing yet. It's pretty shallow and weedy, as you can kind of see as I'm going by here. But any holes that I pass, I'm just tossing it into, hoping to maybe pick up a smallmouth or something like that along the way. And I should be coming up soon on the little creek or whatever that's going to take me to Spy Lake. So, off to do that. I can definitely see how this would be difficult in low water, but so far, remaining lucky, I have not had to step out of the boat back here. I've pushed through some pretty heavy weeds with the paddles here. I stood up and pulled through a little bit back there, But otherwise, now that I'm on this is pretty smooth paddling. And it looks like I'm on course to make my way to Spy Lake here today. Just have to make my way through this meandering weed bed here, marsh area. Hey, there she is. Spy Lake. Alright, here we are. I don't think this place sees as much use as the last one, that's for sure. But it looks pretty nice. Some guys out there fishing right now. It's not a bad spot. The wind's blowing right in here on it, but I'm thinking the hammock. I'll take it maybe a little back here, a little more sheltered. String it between two of these, I'm not sure which ones yet, and then set up and make some lunch. I'm hungry. So as you could probably see and hear, it is a little too windy for me to get out there and paddle and fish right now. I just finished up a lunch of 2 flour tortillas with peanut butter and jelly on them. That was really good. And now I guess I'm just gonna set up the hammock back here, get all settled in, and explore around the campsite a little bit. I'm not gonna make the trip out to Mud Lake today. I might save that for tomorrow morning or something like that. Today I'd just like to check this place out, check the other campsites out. I don't know if I want to spend the next 3 days or however long I am in this site with the wind so exposed. I like being a little further back, so we'll see. I don't mind staying here tonight though. The wind is still blowing out there, but it has been slowly calming down throughout the day, so I'm thinking there's still a chance that I'll get out there to fish a little bit tonight. I just ate some beef stew, rehydrated that up. It was pretty good. And I've just been kind of puttering around here some more. I collected firewood, processed some of that up, got everything all set up exactly the way I want it. If the wind is like this tomorrow, I think that might be the day I try to hit Mud Lake, since it'll be kind of protected by everything surrounding it, a much smaller body of water. Could have some luck trolling around that and find some brook trout if there's any left. I don't I think I read up on it before I left that none got stocked in it this year, but they did last year. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Just, you know, even if there's nothing, it'll still be a nice paddle out there. I'm real happy with the campsite though. I'm gonna burn up that thing, the cardboard from the Coke I brought in. Still got 6 cans left. The rest of them have made their way into that garbage. For some reason, other people don't seem to be super great at doing that, but I've seen a lot less of it on this trip than I did on the last one, so that's nice. And there's no shortage of dead, downed wood around here that I've been able to grab and get all ready for tonight. So, just waiting now on that wind, and then I'll be able to get out there. Hopefully find some smallmouth or some more pickerel, or I don't know. Someone's mentioned there being northern pike in here, and then another person said there's not, so we'll look into that a little bit later. Finally got a chance to get out here, and it looks like we got a pickerel on. I actually just lost a pretty nice largemouth. I saw him jump into the air and then spit the hook. But got this guy on the Whopper Plopper here. Just don't want to end up... Oh! And he's off. See if we can pick up another one. We got something on here. Not big. Just saw him smash the Whopper Plopper though. Looks like another pickerel. Yeah, it definitely is. Come on. There he is. Not bad. Getting that hook out of him was hell. Oh my god. I think I need to take the barbs off these. It's too many. It's hell getting it out of these pickerel. So I missed a couple nice bass since I've been out here tonight. I had twice saw them jump out of the water and spit the Whopper Plopper back out at me. And I haven't even crimped those barbs down yet, so I don't know. I've caught a couple more small pickerel, not super small, decent. And I see a lot of fish jumping and rising around me, and I'm not quite sure what they are. Maybe smallmouth. But it's getting pretty dark out here. Camp's right over there. So I'm gonna head back, get the fire going, hang out for a bit, and then it'll be a new day tomorrow, possibly checking out Mud Lake. Got a real nice view here though, check this out. That is a beautiful sunset here out on the lake. Heard the loons calling out there. It's gonna be a good night's sleep for sure. I'm gonna head back in. Oh, I slept way later than I intended today. I didn't get out of the hammock till 9:15. I was just so warm and comfortable, and it's incredibly shaded on this campsite, so it was just cold. I didn't want to get out. But I'm out now. I'm gonna make something warm to drink, something warm to eat, and then I'll see what I want to do. The fishing out here was pretty solid yesterday, so I don't know if I want to spend another day doing that or go try to make my way to Mud Lake. I guess the wind will make that decision for me in a little bit, but for now I need something to eat. So the wind isn't really too bad out here on Spy Lake today. And I think I'm going to take the opportunity to check out the other campsites and fish along the shore and see if I can pick up some more of those bass that I was hooked into last night and lost, or more of those pickerel. I talked to some guy who was fishing, and he said that there's definitely not northern pike in here, which I kind of started to assume last night anyway. But I'm going to check all this out. And maybe tonight I'll make a little quick trip down to Mud Lake to see what it's like. I'm not sure yet. I know I'm definitely gonna before the end of this. And possibly even, if I can check that out, I might go check out Sand Lake as well. because it's not too far, and if it's a similar way to get through there like it was through that marshy area that took me here, that wouldn't be too hard to do. But that'll come later. Right now I'm just gonna check this lake out. Just found campsite number 2 over here. This one's pretty nice. Again, it's right up on the water, which is kind of cool. Windy though. Real flat right here. A real nice supply of firewood, along with some burnt stuff already in there. But I don't see anywhere great to hang the hammock. But there is a cooking grate right there, and a clothesline. But I don't see anywhere ideal that I would put it. Maybe between here. That seems long though. A few dead things hanging around here. But otherwise, this is really, really nice if you had a tent. I'm gonna go check out the other ones though. Keep paddling. No luck yet fishing. I've been tossing out the Whopper Plopper even though it's a little late in the day for that. And I've also got a yum dinger rigged up with a bullet weight in front of it. Been tossing that around the weeds. Nothing yet though. Keep trying. Keep exploring around this whole thing. Fishing was kind of slow this afternoon, and I'm pretty hungry, so came back here. Gonna make some mac and cheese, chow down on that for a bit, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. But first, I'm definitely gonna eat. Not too bad for lunch in the woods. Finally got a chance to get back out here fishing. I took a little nap earlier after eating lunch. I was kind of tired, so I just crawled into the hammock and was reading and fell asleep. I woke up about an hour ago, and the wind is just starting to calm down out here. Sun's starting to get low, and it seems like the perfect time to start throwing out the Whopper Plopper and see if I can pick up a nice bass somewhere along these shorelines. So I'm gonna do that for a little while, see if I can maybe find a few more pickerel. And that will be today. So let's see if we can find a few. Just hooked into a nice pickerel here. Try to get him up without getting hooked. That's a nice easy unhooking. Some real nice size to these guys in here. I'd like to catch a bass, but he fought. Off you go, you old slimy bastard. It was nice to finally get one there. I've had at least 6 blow-ups on the topwater back here without a single hookup. It was getting a little frustrating and perplexing for a bit there. I didn't understand how I could miss so many. I know to wait till you feel them on the end of the line before setting the hook, and I don't know how I kept missing them like that. That guy really took it though. I shouldn't have tried to take him off with the gloves on. Ooh, I don't know what we got here. Is it another pickerel? Yes, it is. It's packed with them. Slipped right out of my hands as I was unhooking him, but he was a little guy anyway. Much smaller than the last one. thought he was a bass the way he was jumping and splashing. I've got water all over my glasses now. But yeah, this I cannot complain about the fishing on this lake here. It's pretty nice. Oh, we got a real nice bass on here. Hopefully I can keep him on. I've lost a few at this point. Look at him, he's dragging the boat. Oh, this is a monster bass. Oh. I gotta nut him. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh my God. I gotta measure this. My paddle has a has measurements on it. I just gotta get this lined up. Calm down. Oh my God. He's at least 19 inches. Didn't I throw the scale in here? Oh my God, I didn't. All right. I don't have the scale in here, so I can't weigh him. But look at the belly on this guy. Look at the girth. This is my new personal best largemouth right here, for sure. I've never felt so much heft in one before. I'm gonna let him go so that he can get even bigger here. Go on. Oh yeah, there he goes. That was a massive specimen. Woo! Oh yeah, man. Wow, I thought the bass were big at Long Lake. That was great. Wow, that was awesome. Just gotta take a moment to admire this view as I'm out here fishing right towards dusk. It's about 8:30 and it is absolutely beautiful. Nothing beats just hanging out here on one of these Adirondack lakes in the canoe, throwing a lure out, catching fish like that. I really don't know any better way to spend your time. This really, I mean, that fish, or that last fish that I just caught there, obviously adds a certain bit of flair to it. But man, I mean, this is just so nice. I'm gonna make my way back towards the shore that my campsite's on. And I'm gonna fish over there a bit for the last 30, 40 minutes of light that I have left, and then pack it in, have a fire, have some s'mores since I could not seem to stop myself. I gotta bring some on every trip. And I'm really thinking about hitting Mud Lake tomorrow. I'd really like to see if there's any brook trout in there, or even know the depth of it or what it looks like or anything like that. I was able to find no information on it. So, yeah. See if we can pick up a couple more though tonight. That hammock might be a little too comfortable. Because once again, I've overslept to 10 a.m. today. And I went to bed at like 11. I don't even sleep that long at home. So, I don't know what's up with that. I guess I just had a real comfortable sleep last night. And then, because of the way the tent is here and everything, it just looked... I didn't look at my clock or my phone or anything. I thought it was way earlier than it was. I saw it was like gray and overcast and not very bright back there, and I was like, oh, it's still wicked early. And then I took a look at my phone and saw 10 a.m. So I hopped out, made something to eat quick. There's really almost no wind out there, so might check out Mud Lake here in a little bit then. I wanted to check it out much earlier in the day, but I keep putting it off and I keep waking up so late that I might as well just do it today. I already checked the Zoleo weather forecast. It doesn't show any sort of rain or wind today, so today seems like the perfect day. A little overcast, but maybe that'll help. Alright, so I'm all loaded up with my fishing gear. I brought the barrel along in case I either catch something and want to cook it out there or want to eat lunch out there, which I probably will be since I woke up so late. And I'm going to head out to Mud Lake right now. I'm making my way towards the little outlet that I came up through to get here to Spy Lake. And it should only take me like an hour or so to get back through that whole marsh, since I shouldn't have to hop out of the boat if I didn't on the way up here. And we'll go scout out what's up with Mud Lake and see if I'm able to get up it the same way I did here. I don't really feel like wading through any marshes or bogs today, so I don't know. If I'm not able to get up it the way I did here, I guess I'll just have to see at the moment how I'm feeling. But let's hope I can do this the way I did this, and we'll get into some brook trout. Maybe. Here we are. Mud Lake. Whoa. Something big just jumped right there. Wow. Alright, so there's something in here. Oh, there's a big bird flying right across the top of the water over there. Yeah, wow, this is real nice. It was kind of hard paddling in here, getting through all the lily pads and everything, but let's see what we can do. Man, this is a beautiful little lake here. It's so quiet and just remote feeling. How I had to get in here through that marsh like that. It's really nice. I wish I could pick up a fish here. I haven't gotten into anything yet. I did, when I first came in, saw something splash it in the water, so I know there's something here. I'm trolling with the Lake Clear Wobblers right now, and if nothing happens with that after a bit, I'll probably have to have myself some lunch. I brought the barrel with me because I knew that was going to be the case, and it'll probably just be peanut butter and jelly again, but that's not bad. Can't complain about that. And just gonna keep making some rounds around this lake here till I get sick of it, I guess. Hopefully find something. But yeah, that is the day so far. Wait till you see this. This is insane. What the hell, man? Get my hands around him. Look at the size of this perch. It's almost like a walleye at this point. That's crazy. But I'm guessing if I'm catching perch in here like this, there's probably not many trout, if any, in here. I'm gonna give it one more troll around this place. I think I'm gonna keep this guy. and I think I'm gonna cook him up. That's a lot of meat. So, yeah, this guy's coming back with me. So I trolled up and down the lake several times here, only having this perch to show for it. So I'm gonna make my way back. It's hot out here. I've got a big slog through all this to go through. I've got to get this guy cleaned up. I really have no way to do it back here. I'm paddling through so many lily pads. I'm worried about it just getting ripped off. So I'm trying to just make my way back quickly now. Oh wow, big fish just jumped right there in this pool. Maybe I'll stop and throw something out real quick. I'm gonna need the net for him, it looks like. Looks like a smallie. Or is he a largemouth? Oh, it might be a largemouth. Much smaller than the tank we caught last night, but still not bad to pick up along the way back. Off he goes. Get some slime off my hands, and now I've got to unhook the Whopper Plopper from the net. All right, just arrived back here at camp. It's about 3:40. So we were out there for a good few hours. I'm getting hungry again though, so I think I'm gonna do that perch up. He's so big, he should definitely keep me good till dinner, that's for sure. So I got that perch all cleaned up, and he is now covered in fish crisp. I'm gonna get some oil going, and we are gonna fry him right up. Oh, it's gonna be good. There we go. That is a hefty bit of perch there. I measured and weighed him. He weighed 1 pound, and he measured 13 inches long. So by far the biggest perch I have ever caught. And I was dead set on catching something to eat out of that lake. So here we are. And I'm gonna dig into that now. He is fried up to a perfect golden brown, so this should be good. Yeah, we got another little pickerel here. They're always so feisty. Not tiny, not huge either though. You know, but still fun size to catch. They sure slap the Whopper Plopper right off the surface, so that's fun. And then the occasional bass will come up and grab it, and that's equally good. So, yeah, Spy Lake is treating me real nice. Just caught another one here. I was trying to find the other campsite on the other side of the bay that I'm staying in, and I saw a nice down tree, tossed it over there. This little guy came up and grabbed it. They are feisty. The Whopper Plopper barely fits in their mouth, but they go for it. I'd like to get into some of those bigger ones I found the other day, but it's been all these little medium-sized guys and a couple real small ones. But yeah, I still got some sunlight here, so I'm gonna keep fishing. I think I got a pretty nice bass on here. Oh yeah, he's good. He's gonna need that. Oh yeah. Does not want to come in here. Ooh. Oh, he's a smallie. That's what I thought so. I didn't want to call it too early like I did last time, but yeah. No, that's a nice smallmouth right there. Get a little measurement on him quick. Looks to be about 18 inches, and since I got the scale, we might as well weigh him. I never remember to bring this thing. I think it says 2 pounds. It's not bad. That was a real nice smallmouth. I was hoping to catch one here. So if I'm starting to understand this lake a little better, the pickerel, I mean, are just everywhere, but the largemouth really seem to be up on that point. And then I was hoping that I would maybe start finding smallmouth back here, and if that's the case, that would be cool. Let's see if I can pick up a couple more. Man, I do not want to jinx it, but it is just another beautiful morning out here. Can't get over it. I've had just great days almost every single day. A little bit of bad weather at the start of this, but since then it's just been beautiful out. The wind picks up a little bit during the day, but even then I could just come in, read, hang out, eat. There's no shortage of things to do around here, which is pretty nice. See what we're gonna get up to today. I fished so much, I might give it a break for a little bit. But I've said that before, and then I ended up out there, so we'll see. Oh yeah, he's a good one. Wow, he wasn't even hooked that well. That's a nice smallmouth bass right there. Whoo! Let's get a measurement on him. Let's get a length. He's looking to be about 20 inches on this guy. Let's see what he weighs. This thing sucks. I need a better scale. It's telling me, oh, there he goes. Before he got off, it was saying 3 pounds though on there. That's a real nice smallmouth. That was great. What a great way to start the night. I haven't been out fishing all day. Like I was saying earlier, just kind of hanging around, hanging out. I really hope the fish, like I'm almost scared to keep fishing because I talked to Stephanie and she's gonna come out tomorrow instead of Saturday and stay for a night and fish. And I'm kind of worried that I'm gonna burn all these fish out and that there's not gonna be anything left for her when she gets here. But I don't know, that can't be possible, right? I'll do the same thing tomorrow though. I won't fish in the morning. I won't fish in the afternoon. I'll hang out right till she gets here. And then we'll go out around this time tomorrow night and can hopefully make this happen for her because this has just been phenomenal. It's the type of fishing where every time I'm going out, I just know I'm gonna get some fish out here. And it's been real fun. Yeah, I can't think of any other way to put it. It's just been a real thrilling time. I caught a few more small pickerel while I've been out here that I didn't even turn the camera on for. None of them really super impressive, but definitely out there. And I'm heading back now. I'm gonna start up a fire and get some food going. I think I've got dehydrated lasagna left. So that is on the menu tonight. And then tomorrow I'm just going to be kind of hanging out like today, maybe exploring and paddling in the canoe a little bit, waiting for Stephanie to get out of work, and then she's going to join me and we're going to hang out for a night here, do some fishing, and then head home Saturday, probably. Unless she wants to stay till Sunday, but I'm about ready to get back and get some real food. I'd love a cheeseburger, a bacon cheeseburger with mushrooms. And, oh, that would be good. I'm gonna have to get that. So here we are on yet another beautiful morning. I think I am on day 7. I think, yeah, I got dropped off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, today is day 7 of this trip. Stephanie's going to come out here and meet me today after work, so that's going to be awesome to fish with her a bit. And I have definitely noticed that as we hit Friday here, the activity on this lake picks right up. I've seen more people paddling this morning than I have all week. So that's, I mean, it's cool. You know, I kind of enjoyed the solitude for a while, but I'm just excited to get Stephanie out here and see if we can get her a couple of these nice bass I've been catching, or at the very least some of these pickerel. Because I know that I don't think she's caught anything on topwater yet this year, so that would be cool to get her one. It's real exhilarating seeing that blow up right beneath your lure. So, yeah, just hanging out now, reading, listening to audiobooks, waiting for her to show up. Alright, Stephanie should be either here or very close, so I'm heading to the other side of the shore where I'm going to pick her up and bring her back to camp there. And we should be able to get set up pretty quickly, maybe eat something real fast, and then we should be on to some fishing right as the wind hopefully calms down like it does every night. It's blowing a little bit still right now, but I'm hopeful that it's going to calm down in the next hour or so. Get out there and start throwing some topwater lures at them. Alright, so we've got Stepster. Now we just got to get back over to the campsite and then go fishing. Just got out here with Stephanie and immediately picked up this little guy on the one of the first casts at the next spot we went to after my pole snapped in half. The orange one that I've been tossing out, the Whopper Ploppers on. I got hung up in the weeds, tried to give it a quick yank to get it out of those weeds, and it just snapped clear in half. So we had to go back. I had to get the other pole here, rig it up, but we are back out here. Ended up right in the middle of the weeds where I didn't want to be, but we'll get us back into position and we'll keep fishing here. Hey, Stephanie got herself a smallie. Here. Here, you want to take the camera and I'll get the fish off?
Sure.
Oh, he's got it at a funny angle. There you go, Stepster. That's not so bad. It's an average sized smallmouth. Maybe a little on the smaller side, but not bad at all. Off he goes with that final splash. All right. The day we head home. Just getting all our stuff packed up right now. Of course, it started raining on us at like 2 a.m. The weather forecast had been totally clear, so once again, the boat was in the water, and now I had to be taken out and flipped. Most everything else stayed dry, only because I've been precautious about putting the important stuff under the rain fly that I had up here. The only thing that I constantly seem to forget is this fishing bag that I keep, you know, most of my odds and ends in. I constantly forget about this thing and it gets soaked. I have to take everything in it out when I get home, dry it for a week, and then take it out the next weekend only to get soaked again. So I think I need to look at a waterproof bag for that stuff there. Yeah, I do it constantly. I just leave it in the boat. That one really caught me off guard last night, though. If I had read it was going to rain, I would have turned the boat upside down and taken everything in.
No percentage of rain.
No, that was annoying. That just snuck up on us for sure. I almost told you to sleep without your. I was almost going to be like, just sleep without your rain fly. You'll love it. You'll be in the great outdoors. You'll be soaking it all in. Nothing between you and the woods. Yeah, that would have gone bad. Yeah, poor Stepster. All right, we're going to get our stuff packed up. Maybe have something to eat. I don't know. It might be a little late in the day for the topwater action. What time isn't it?
9:30.
Yeah, I don't know. By the time we get packed up, it's probably going to be turned off, but we could try. For now, we got to get packed up. And we are off back to the back to Spy Lake Road, into the car. Somehow the canoe feels more loaded down than when we took a week-long trip together, but Stephanie says it's just because we didn't pack properly, but I don't know. Walking up to the car now. Gonna see if the gate's unlocked and we can drive it down, or if we have to carry all this gear all the way up it. Brought a few things now just in case. I can't wait to eat some boneyard barbecue. How about you?
Yeah, we haven't had it in a long time.
Oh, ribs. We're both hungry for some real food, so we are just gonna pack up and head on home. Another good one. All right, goodbye Spy Lake. Till we meet again.